Hello. All my credibility is about to go down the drain entirely. Doki Doki, this is a gift from someone. We are doing this out of, as a courtesy. When you receive a gift, you must play it. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hello, Swed. All I know about this game is it's anime, and on the back of the game it says psychological horror. So, to what end of that, I have no idea. So let's go. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be horrendous, isn't it? Oh, my PS5's going crazy. So my PS5's like, don't play it. All characters in the game. Oh, what? This is, oh my god, this is a great start. Oh my god. The fact it needs to tell you that right off the bat is... Oh god. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternative in-game content. I don't really want spoilers. Oh no. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you noted the game's age rating in your region and consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. How bad could this be? Okay, right. Oh god. Hopefully we'll need some subtitles, right? Text speed? I don't know. Why's DDLC? Oh, that's Doki Doki Literature Club. All right. New game. Oh, okay. Badger San. Okay. Badger San. Here we go. Oh. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Yeah, Dimian. As I said, I may lose all my credibility from this. Hello, Drac. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. Yeah, dude. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, God.
Oh, I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
This isn't a side of me! Dimian, this is not a side of me. I got this game as a gift. I didn't want to play it. If I didn't receive it as a gift, I would never have played it. This is... I didn't buy this.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that you like...
Wait, what?
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, Badger-san. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. What if...
Oh, I'm speaking. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Badger-san, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told
I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Hello, Deborah. Every time someone comes in, I'm like, how do I explain myself? How do I explain myself? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
I can relate to that. I didn't have any of those skills.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
What the hell is a NEET? Kiddie term? I don't know.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by
such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh, right. See, I didn't know that. Good thing you know. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Zero wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Oh... I don't like the dialogue.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm still wondering that too, Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all this out? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectively follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Yeah, this is I don't know. I don't know what this stream is. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call...
I told you don't call me a new member. You'd sell your soul for a soul. Interesting. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Oh god, now I've got to come up with another voice. Welcome to the literature club. I can't think of of anything else. I can't think of anything else.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh God, another one! Oh no!
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Third one! Oh God! Ah, Badger-san. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... You'd call your kid girl well. Wow, you'll be a great parent. These are dark times. Dillian. It won't be like this tomorrow, I can assure you. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
Huh.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Hello, Brendan.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Badger-san. Monica smiles sweetly. Well, I mean, you're here anyway, isn't it? We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica?
Come sit down, Badger-san. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry I get a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well?
Starts waiting for Bruce Lee. I'm waiting for my... I'm watching my view account. I'm waiting for it to hit just one viewer and it just be Swed. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yeah, I'm Badger-san in this. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god, I love cats! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Don't speak with your mouth open. It is, Dimian. Apparently this game's supposed to get really messed up. I'm yet to see that. Welcome to... I'm just doing it. I'm stuck with the same, 4 voices for everything. I think this middle girl is the only unique voice I've done in a long time. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking from the best angle to take a bite. Ow. Natsuki is quiet. Audibly. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did.
I mean, oh, fuck. I'm so bad at reading the text boxes. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori did.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you...
Dummy! Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea...
Whoa! Voice crack city.
You keep a whole tea set in this class.
Oh my god, it's not even her! It's me! You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Oh, that's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, that's you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Jesus Christ, you might as well... I'm just reading a book. This is just a stream of me reading. Yuri faints... Oh, I already read that. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, hello, Johnny. Hello. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of these major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ha ha ha. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Swed. Badger Sands. Oh, yeah, an Undertale reference. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Oh, that's really useful, Swed. That's perfect. That's really good. Badger Senpai. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. You don't have a school uniforms in Czech Republic. That is an interesting fact. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Badger-san, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, The Hunger Games. Consider how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I did actually think of that, Johnny. I was like, Yuri's an interesting name. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Where is the horror in this, by the way? Where is this psychological horror? How long have I been playing for? Almost 20 minutes and nothing has happened.
My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
I feel the same. Actually, I like reading. If it gives me a reason to use voices, I quite like that. Writing, not so much.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, but I've really can't put it down.
Damn, that voice really gets my voice cracky. It doesn't hurt to do, but my god, I'm like all over the place.
Surreal horror is often a very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
It's like I'm running out of voices, Johnny. I'm running out of voices. I mean, Deltarune Chapter 5's around the corner, so I mean, I'm sure she's going to be in there. I'm going to be doing the voice again.
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a scrap of paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud, and give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Whoever wrote this, those words I've never heard of. Here.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you wrote your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing makes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Oh, Brendan, thank you for 2 months. Oh my god. Fantastic. That's brilliant.
This game is really good.
Wow, you think so? That's great. Yeah, honestly, that means a lot. Thank you. Surprisingly, you've renewed during this game. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. That's true, Johnny. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki. Oh, did you? Oh, cool. Well, thank you anyway. I appreciate that. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. We'll cater a lot to Yuri since she has purple hair. That was the first thing I spotted, to be honest.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Badger-san? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Aubergine woman. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought...
Badger-san?
Y'all. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is. Writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yay, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
But it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring them to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Badger-san, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. It's got to be a Japanese thing.
Hey, Badger, since we're already here, do you want to walk together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school clubs. Sure, I might as well.
Yay!
With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Am I gonna pick one of these girls? Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god, where the fuck? It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. I don't think so. Okay, so I just gotta pick a word I like. That's right. Climax is quite a good word. Eternity, unrecruited. Oh, that's a nice word. Unrecruited. Oh, save. Yeah, I probably should. Oh, crap, I can't. No! I can't save. I think I'm too late. Papa. Oh, I'm making a poem. I'm not supposed to pick my favourite words, am I? Yeah. Extreme. Poof. Philosophy. Is a good song. God, these are very depressing words. Parfait. Melody. Boop again. Oh, screw it, we'll go boop. Doki Doki. What? I feel like I've got to add that for my own. You know, it's the good playing the game. I don't even know what Doki Doki means. Starscape. Massacre? Oh my god. Sure, let's add a bit of blood. Vitality. Oh, I got a trophy. Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. Mega. Oh, is that where they're jumping? Oh, right. Wait, where's Monica? Huh? That's weird. Okay. Inferno. Shiny. Cheeks. Kawaii. Vertigo. Contamination. Covet. Okay, I don't know who I catered to there. I saw Yuri jump a lot. Maybe it was Yuri. I'm not sure. Oh, again, Badger-san. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha, 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. How do I save? It's not letting me save. Oh, there we go. Save. There you go. That's right. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Badger-san. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Pardon me.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't even know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Badger-san always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
Too arrogant. I'm getting that vibe as well.
He helps me with the busy work without even me asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
Do you know, I just realised my voice I'm doing for Sayori sounds like Piglet. Does anyone else hear that as well? Oh my god.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
I sound like Piglet, I'm telling you, I'm hearing Piglet. And I just realised, Yuri, I could... Hang on, watch this.
Oh, bother. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Badger-san can become good friends, too.
Aubergine woman is the best. She seems to be shy, which is relatable. There you go, man. Sayori? Yuri the Pooh. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait.
Oh god. I can't with that voice.
Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to...
I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted.
Oh, I think she wants me. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picks out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to it, what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Oh god. In the beginning. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm gonna say this again. Where's the horror? We're half an hour in. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of her cut the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to read some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious how you have 2 copies of the same book?
You know I'm a fan of the Bible. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 Bibles.
Ah, I see. Something fairly opposite here that Yuri isn't telling you, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Joseph chapter 7 is pretty good. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What is it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The remake of the Bible, because it has happened. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Let me look this up quickly. Portrait... Is that a real book of Markov? Is this a real book? It's a fictional book featured in psychological horror visual... That did not help me. It just told me, it's a book from Doki Doki. The Portrait of Markov is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange.
Maybe. I don't read books.
She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships in her life.
Oh,
Life starts to fall apart.
that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. I hope that's what this game's like.
Are
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
you not a fan of this sort of thing, Badger-san?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they are made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again.
I see. I find it hard to pay attention.
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's...
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. So the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
There's no hug button, dude. In fact, I might as well get started reading, eh? Yeah, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. that is reading in company with someone. I see.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you don't just do that to someone you meet yesterday. Oh my god. Don't do that, folks.
Well, just
just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
all right.
Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. This is true, but you're going to make sure it's the right time. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry, I was just...
Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. That
should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's right against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Yeah.
Oh, a new angle! Oh my god! I never thought I'd see a different angle. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it's like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. I don't like where this is going. I'm scared, man.
Are you ready?
To
turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. I continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. God damn, man! Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Badger-san, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that...
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ha ha ha. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. God, I'm actually really glad Monica's turned up. I'm sick of that voice. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. I don't really speak to Monica much, it seems. She just kind of pops up. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. Be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now I know that everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share it with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn. What? Loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Oh, really? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, should I have saved? Let me save. I feel like a moment's coming up. Yeah. Who should I show my poem to first? I suppose if, you know, with the whole thing with Yuri, I suppose Yuri. Yeah, show Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair.
Oh,
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
exceptional.
What was that?
Huh? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha ha ha.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri throws off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking down more thoroughly.
yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And I've been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick them up. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts through process behind it. Yuri
smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, there we go. What does it say? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. That's cool. I kind of like that. I mean, it doesn't really rhyme, though. Do all poems have to rhyme? Am I stupid? I'm not very good with poetry.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? Terrible handwriting? Are you kidding me? That's good handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
It's one of those handwritings where it's actually hard to read because it's so good. It's almost like cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
Was it too short? I usually write longer poems.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that's bad handwriting. It's like, as I said, it's probably cursive. It's like a posher kind of. It's like a posher kind of handwriting. Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts after all. That's all, Badger-san.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express in their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Cool.
Soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Badger-san.
Me too. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? Oh, okay. Oh, we do them all. Okay, so... I haven't talked to Monica much. Let's talk to Monica. Hi, Badger-san. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we could do better... You think your head's too long? What? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I don't know if my Monica impression is very, like, my Monica voice is very anime girl-esque. I mean, like, look, like Monica's hair, like, my god. That's like... Don't worry about your son. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But there's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Badger-san. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I just read the wrong character. God damn it. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meanings out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. I just read it again! I read it wrong again! Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to keep the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write it the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha. I like Monica. She's very nice. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. You think my dad's gonna walk in the background and just look at this? Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall! It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What does that mean? So what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style is going pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Interesting. That's really interesting, Swed. Well, I guess we'll see. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. I doubt you're making a part 2. Well, it depends on how other people feel, you know? I don't mind reading, you know? I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting, to be honest. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, right, so... let's go with Sayori. Piglet.
This is a good poem, Badger-san. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. And that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. The same. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Like, we're almost an hour in and nothing has happened. Like, the thing is, like, there could be really hidden things here. Like, they could be saying things that, like, really, like, symbolic, and I'm just missing them.
See? It's just like I said before, Badger-san. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only real good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her all...
Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh God, Johnny. Oh jeez. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question.
I mean, I just read that as her.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Oh, I love eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, so now it's just Natsuki. Whoop. Huh?
Well, it's not what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Never you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Damn. I know! Natsuki. She makes cat cakes, that's the only positive.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Yeah, I feel like, see, my prediction, there's something my vibe is you're gonna get to know one of them. So like so obviously it seems to be going down the direction of Yuri. I think we're gonna build some sort of relationship with Yuri, and then she's gonna turn out to be some sort of freak. That's what it is.
Why are you so convinced?
Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other thing nice about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, I prefer a rhyme at the end, but then I made it flat on purpose.
I did notice that. I did notice it. Exactly, Deborah. Yeah. So it says psychological, so I'm not expecting jump scares or anything like that. I'm sure it's going to be just some twisted shit. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, are they? Wait, what? Yeah, it's hang on. Let's refresh. I've refreshed the chat. Hopefully it fixes it. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. It's the bad guy all along. I mean, it could well be. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Exactly, Deborah. That's good. Hey, Francisco. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. There you go. Just had to refresh.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Badger-san did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. But Badger Sam liked my poem too, you saw.
I said Badger Sam.
You know, even he told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous and Badger Sam appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Oh, they're gonna kill each other. That's what's going to happen. These guys are going to kill each other. They're going to kill each other over me.
No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Badger-san started showing up.
Oh,
That's okay.
Natsuki. That's a little... Oh god, I gotta do both.
No, I just wanted to involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned toward me as if they noticed I was standing there. Oh, jeez, boob comments, crazy.
Badger-san, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing was more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making her poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force him to figure it out. Help me explain that to Badger-san. There, Badger-san?
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings, or meaning for the Oh!
I can't read!
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Badger-san?
Well...
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, I'll probably think more highly of me. So of course... Shit. Look. Help me, Sayori. I'm not siding. Oh, actually, I probably should. Yeah, we'll go Yuri. We'll go Yuri. Natsuki, you're right. I liked your poem.
See?
Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri,
Uh,
you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
well, that's just...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and becoming something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far.
I mean, sorry, I read that wrong. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki.
I mean, no, sorry. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You have said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should do? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Natsuki throws her fist through Monika's chest and pulls out her heart. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. That'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki.
She really didn't need to do that. I looked across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Oh,
Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You'll probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Badger-san, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now.
Ah, it's nothing. Also, the pink haired, it's increases time between days. I checked. Each to their own. Yeah, Natsuki, oh, give me some killer vibes. It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
what thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. And you go...
Good idea. Make enough more for one person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
I don't see the horror. Badger's sad. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. There's anything to talk about this with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Whoa! Undertale!
Badger-san, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
Oh, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Badger-san, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone likes you too.
Bats.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat, pat, pat. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, right, we're doing it again. So we're going for Yuri. What kind of disorientated? Okay, so existence. Vibrant. Universe. Oh, well, I'm picking all of them for Yuri. Special. Tears. Vertigo. Aura. Tenacious. Nature. So is horror just going to be Yuri? Okay. Capable. Heaven sent. Oh my god, that's a good word. Atone. Melancholy. I didn't even see determination. Well, Inferno. Contamination. There we go. Alright, so we're definitely going down the Yuri route. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Badger-san.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Well, I mean, dark stories, you know. I'm not even going to say the word, but, you know, it's not really a word I'd go for.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? It's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Huh? Why that? All of a sudden?
No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Damn, she broke. Hang on. Oh, I can't find it. I'm just imagining, you know, that gif of the Asian guy opening his finger and, you know. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ah!
Yuri suddenly giggles.
Huh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Badger-san to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Day! What, Yuri?
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak with your mind, Yuri. It doesn't matter much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Ah! That means something. That does.
Don't let her fool you.
Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Maybe so.
But you wouldn't have to come with me. You wouldn't have to come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So if I had to trick Natsuki into making them, come
on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap!
Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes.
Why did her teeth look so realistic? Did you see that? I wish I could go back and see that. Why did her teeth look... Was that just me? I'm sure her teeth looked really realistic just then. That was scary. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Damn. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. Haha. You're going through a lot just over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Oh, sorry.
Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of sea and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey, did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori?
Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room.
Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her lately?
I just didn't read that right at all, did I?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh?
It's normal to be late.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Did you hear her voice?
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Huh? Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Okay. What held you up anyway? Ah. Yeah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I was kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
But Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. I think Monica has interest in me.
Yay.
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Badger-san. Monica smiles sweetly. Ha! I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. God, that was really... that kind of scared me a little bit. She was like me, and then... just like that. It's the way she just stands there, sternly. Don't worry. I've been practicing a lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her books and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Well, I mean, she's got to be important, right? Because, I mean, her face is on the damn cover. So... okay, here we go. Hey, Yuri! I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. What? You've been reading another book. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that is the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing I can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Are we just doing the same thing again? Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from a shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so it's nothing unusual. Okay, fair. Okay. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah. Where are you off to?
We're just... Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica.
We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell there's something wrong with helping involve Badger-san in club activities? My My mouth.
My mouth gapes, sorry. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, it's just background music, though, innit?
Hey, let's go, Badger-san.
Yuri quickly leads to the room and I follow. Well, we're going outside! Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to just judge people like that.
Badger-san, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seems in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Badger-san, I really like being friends with you.
Ha ha ha! Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway,
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up a water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Badger-san, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature of the cow to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll be even more impressed.
Hey, Panda! I don't know how to explain this to you, but I'm playing a game. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little bit to herself.
You must be in a good mood now.
I mean, you must be in a good mood now.
Is that so?
My favourite tea is probably Lipton peach iced tea.
I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Badger-san. It's very endearing.
Yuri was kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Badger-san, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
I think so too, Dimian. That's me, I'm Badger-san. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes! I have terrible reading
Posture. We all know what she meant by that. Come on.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since I'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Not that I'm aware of. Yuri was also kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Whoa! Oh god! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with a chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of my book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the paper.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize.
I'd be quite hot. You might get a scorched penis.
I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Another new angle! Yuri opens the book with... Wow. Got very purple eyes. I'm kind of glad I picked this. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She also holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh god, I don't like where this is going. Well, in that case, Yuri is also already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, and I take another chocolate, and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that also means I can't stop her here. Yeah, this is weirdly the perfect opportunity. Apprehensively placed chocolate in her mouth. Oh, I see the chocolate! It's like a little cube, square. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Oh,
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs confirming what just happened.
Badger-san?
Sorry! I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something like that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. Situation is really tense. Yuri tries to return to her book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh god. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Oh my god, Monica was like, hello! Badger-san, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Oh boy. That was tense, yeah. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. I picked up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh god. Who shall I show my poem to first? Because it's been a bit awkward. Let me save quick. We will let's talk to Natsuki.
I like your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I could tell you're a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring all this out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning by just using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over here is for this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
I guess that's one main way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she likes other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurts it. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Oh my god.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies, and it helps other people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree the subject of the poem is ignorant jerk. You know people like that?
Oh no, do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if someone likes what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that.
Oh my god, yeah, she's spitting facts.
I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Alright, now we will go Sayori.
Oh,
I like this one better, Sam. It had some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works, and again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of things... What? Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah? Me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want me to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself for once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
It's my work outfit, man. I'm not dressed as a student. I know, nothing burger. Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad.
I mean, happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it?
Yeah, she's not got a lot, like... I feel like Yuri is shy and deep. Natsuki is, like, cutesy, but really easily agitated. Monica, I don't even know how to explain. Like, very... I don't know. I don't know how to explain Monica. Like, kind? Maybe? I don't know. And yeah, Sayori is just like kind of a mix almost.
Thanks, Badger-san. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and a forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes lots... Wait, what? My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle of a starlight to make ends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save my day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deep and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? This is not rhyming. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo. It's in my head. Simple. Yeah, maybe that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I couldn't really describe it. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. This was kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better.
It did a little bit for me, like the end part of it.
Writing is like magic.
You've gone pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if that's one of those times. This is one of those times. But seeing the passion arise makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay. Right, Monica. Hi again, Badger-san. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up the pen. I noticed that too, or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? It is. It's literally that. It's like a reading game. It's like you remember that game, Tainted, Hateful Boyfriend. It's this. It's exactly like that. But apparently, there's horror elements to this, and we're almost 2 hours in. I still haven't seen anything. You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with it. I mean, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying, but anyway. You want me to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaning. I love that word! I love that word. Cacophony. I really like that word. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sign. What does that say? Cosine? Tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Whew. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how the space your words can totally change the mood of your poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote lines really short and feels like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't right. Wait, what? Sometimes what? Sorry, I'm having a brain fog. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Oh God. That's not good, Johnny. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your... Oh, was she talking to me when she's talking about that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to do that now, then. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this TP even about writing? Wait, what? Fourth wall break. What am I even talking about? Ha ha ha. That's weird. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Badger-san, this one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick it up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining? I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows, even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
It confirms at the beginning of the game, Tainted, that all characters in this game are above the age of 18. There you go. Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thought. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Uh-huh. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write them up for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious fell. Oh God, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon incitements its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. What? I told you, I tell everyone, I don't know any other voices. So that's why I'm doing it.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. is a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through.
I'm wondering if the raccoon was supposed to represent me. Like in some way. I don't know. That's what I was getting the vibe of. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Oh yeah, true. Huh, that's funny.
Huh?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Eh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. I've been feeling that for a while. You should have seen earlier, Tainted. Sounds like you two have that in common.
Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that.
I don't think I'm going to get hired anywhere, Dimian. Ha! Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Badger-san.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I always feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival?
I know, it's the skip button, man.
It's not that we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during events.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting in all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't know already. What? You didn't already start putting up posters, did you?
Well, I did. Didn't usually like visual novels, this is no exceptions. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be reading something like this either, to be honest. Do you really think it's a bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what our literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share it with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes us standing in the front of the room for the... And if it all takes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. I guess we'll see. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica!
Danganronpa. I'll have to look at that.
This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. It's just something she's done before. She's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the The four of us applaud. Hey! Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Ah, Yuri's so fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Has to be this way. God damn it, songs. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it.
I mean...
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with her perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her. She's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one who start applauding. Whoa! Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. I feel like Monica kicked her out of the way. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next.
Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
It seems like it, doesn't it? Definitely seems like it. Did you see that reference I did there? Sayori begins her poem.
Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Poem isn't
why did I read it in Sayori's voice? The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Badger-san likes it.
Almost said Sans.
I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Yes, that's right. But it might be that other poems won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I'm impressing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
But next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Huh. Don't make me go before Badger-san. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Badger-san lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki?
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. But some of it'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, funny.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Oh, you're talking about Tamagotchi, aren't you? Sorry, Trek, sorry.
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, that poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little uninfused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. In Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of people would be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much time, won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you will have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised with what you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like that to continue. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Ooh. I got my eyes on Monica, apparently. Then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
I mean, sorry.
Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Badger-san. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori!
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. You know what? So, they put me in an interesting spot here. Let me save. So, now, I've got to make an assumption here. So, because Sayori is my friend, right? Yuri. Okay, I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
It has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long forward, but you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm feeling a little awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there is no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who all knows what happened in that time? Okay, I've got to do another one of these. I suppose we just pick the Yuri ones, right? Disarray, Frightening, Destiny, Infallible, Hurt. Oh, I did not think Hurt was going to be Sayori. Okay, Aura. If we find Determination, I'll pick it. Unrestrained. Massacre. Oh my god. Contamination. Resident Evil. Unending. Meager. Determination. There you go. Uncanny. Uncontrollable. Hopeless. Daydream. Vacacious. Crimson. Vertigo. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you were all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name.
Squid Game mention.
Monica.
Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway?
Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey! Yeah.
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Huh? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, you see.
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Pink-haired girl. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. Yeah. Let's go. Am I going... Is the screen moving, or is that just me? Okay. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they've been spending a lot of time together. I think I am. I think it's because I'm so focused on the same thing. I think I need to look away from the screen for a sec. Monoshow. Since they've been preparing for the festival, and they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Badger-san, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a razor up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking. You, Badger-san. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to know if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Badger-san. Oh god, everyone wants me! Why does everyone want me? Oh my god, this is crazy. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else you know. She's been much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now. It's not any different now than it's always has been. You're so funny, Badger-san. I guess Have you ever thought that maybe you're always seeing her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. As I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it right now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get the words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across from the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? It feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realise that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. Hey look, music change.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
I surprised me. What? In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willingly sharing that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who will find the most comfort in keeping to themselves.
Yeah, I feel like the Eye of Cthulhu's gonna turn up. No, I was reciting the text, man. Yeah, I'm reciting the text.
But if you'd prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she's a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's too unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading a little bit too much.
I just read it wrong. God damn it, I did it again.
Badger-san, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah, so you think there might be something behind it all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. How do you know this? Are you dumb? Okay, interesting. Okay, Johnny. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looked deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you are someone honest and caring. We uncover feelings you weren't aware weren't you?
I can't say it. I can't speak.
That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Really? I see. That's interesting. I didn't know. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
Haha, that's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Okay. I am so curious what Sayori says, so we're going to read Sayori.
It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
No, I just read it wrong.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you were happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Badger-san.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay. Wait, I didn't get to read a bloody poem. Wait, does the one not get to read a poem? Oh god, I don't know. Okay, right. Nasuki. Let's just go down the list.
Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I get my hopes up in the first place.
What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something.
Oh god, yeah. Sorry!
It's just gonna sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Nasuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me, huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty, just because she's a talented writer.
I mean, just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow struck a nerve, but what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Nasuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, you just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Nasuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to read hers either. Yuri.
Hello. Badger-san, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you show me has nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improvise so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought I'd feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. Yeah, I did notice that, yeah.
It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Badger-san, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just want to know would make a really good friend.
After the festival, oh god. I'm just going to continue.
Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face.
I don't think I'm going to stop until something creepy happens. There you go.
Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day.
Because I don't think this is going to be a good stream until I find something. You know? I gotta find something creepy.
You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
What's wrong with your body type? I understand.
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say
that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Badger-san. It's the opposite. I don't know anything.
I'm glad to hear that, Demian.
I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal.
I'm surprised you can focus with the voices I'm putting on.
I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. And it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you, that I really understand what was missing all this time.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you for a fact. Isn't blind. I can tell you for a fact. This won't be the game. This won't be the game tomorrow. I'll tell you that. I've got something else planned.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Badger-san. I speak too slowly.
These are the canon voices. Oh god. I hope the developer's not watching, because I feel like I might have ruined his characters.
I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me like someone, just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel very happy.
Oh, that's so kind.
I
see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri, and if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've at least made one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way. Yeah.
Shadow across time and space calling the Dokis to have the same voice. Hey, they don't all have the same voice. They're all different. They're all different, Bobblehead. They're different. I'll demonstrate.
We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it.
Do you want to show me your poem?
Do you want me to show your... Wait, what? What did I say?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh, I'm actually reading a poem. Ghost under the light, part 2. The tendrils of my hair hallucinate beneath the amber glow, bathing in the distance of a blue-green light flickers. A cone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. This flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand and the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue, green. My heart is amber. Yeah, that was a lot to read. Yeah. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Did you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it was hard to figure out what this was about. Yeah, it definitely felt like a lot better.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having a hard time speaking than usual.
Does this
mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. Uh-huh. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Oh yeah, I see it. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes him back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I could keep it? Yuri nods.
Uh-huh.
I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally returns back towards me. I guess we
should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we could talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I've returned to my seat so I can put her poem away. Alright, it's Monica time! Whoop! It's true. Hi, Badger-san. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Badger-san. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you've been spending with her. I think I heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Yeah, it's got very green, emeraldy eyes. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in a club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. Pokemon Emerald, yes. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening up herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fail. And I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers to the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Oh, okay, cool, Johnny. Really never put much thought into it, in a way that's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start losing its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? Really? Oh, that's good, man. As I'm selling the game. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they all want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. Sad things such as, oh god, maybe it'll happen. It's almost like you're having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh?
Something you said did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? True. I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Oh, stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
Sayori isn't helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? Hope she's alright.
Seriously? All of the time to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh.
A curious expression from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparations are, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this week.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And first for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Yeah, I know, she just dipped it completely. Don't care, I didn't ask. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can,
Huh?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Huh.
No, that's now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Siri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. Beef! You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Badger-san. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. I would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Oh, it sounds like a decision coming up. How on earth are they going to sponsor a session like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me much of a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Badger-san may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
That's true, Johnny. That is true.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Badger-san to...
What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Badger-san to decide how you'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he'd be interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, boo. I think Monica likes me. I think she likes me.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Just did that wrong. Badger-san, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I can go with Monica.
Sayori. Oh.
Well, it's gonna be Yuri, obviously, but I am very intrigued by the other options. Very intrigued. Okay. Yeah, we'll go Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki. I can already tell that you're about to say something.
No, I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Badger-san? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things.
Badger-san, boom.
So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, you will be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. You guys excited?
Well, I'm excited. May not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Maybe that can happen.
Do you feel the same way, Badger-san?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. I just did the wrong voice. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Badger-san picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Nasuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words trying to cheer someone up, must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helped everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I mean, do you know, that's actually would be one of the plans if I did it. But I needed to go down in price. It's very expensive.
No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this.
Huh?
You better be at that. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yes. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
All right, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Nasuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around.
Sorry. I realized I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Shall I give you my phone number?
I think that'd be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Sunday? Oh my god, the Sunday Badger. Sunday Badger-san. That's crazy. My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. That sounds terrible now that I think about it. She's going to see the Sunday Badger. It's not like it should matter anyway, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Badger-san.
I think we'll
make a very productive team.
Really? Oh, that's funny. Even if you
But if you chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't usually think that. You don't think that actually. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize. I'm
telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me?
Yuri
thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her a tremendous amount of effort. Yuri finally says that and relaxed her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. What? Oh, I didn't read her voice. Yeah, I am too. After exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Boom, we're back to the street. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. In this chance, I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday! It's getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been... Is this the location from Mr. Mosquito? I think it is, Tainted. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first. But it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. I just saw the emoji out of the corner of my eye that sweat put. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over! Much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a bit of a habit simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori!
Hi, Badger-san.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile. It's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute's silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. Of course she does! She thinks it's hilarious I'm playing this game. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you ever came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but wait. How did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is uncharacteristic. No, she's not watching. No, I don't think she's watching. She wouldn't watch this. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Badger.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You would never have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
God damn! Sayori! And grabs Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Badger-san. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Badger-san? Because I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression.
Woof.
My whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I'm fully know how worthless I am?
God damn!
Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy carrying to waste, having them spend it on me?
God, I feel really bad.
That's what it feels like. And that's why I want to make people happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How's it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you've never told me this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. Oh, it could be. Who knows? I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Badger-san. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring for me instead of doing important things. I didn't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing your friends get closer and closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. God, this got really depressing. Oh my god. That's what I'll do.
No, Badger-san, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing you could have helped is if everything could be like it always was.
That's true.
But I was selfish. I finally showed what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my hard hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. I know you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. God damn it! This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Badger-san. Will you make it to the festival? I don't know. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day, makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. How wholesome. Badger-san. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remains at her side. I suppose it is. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Badger-san. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Oh, no. But all I want is to know that I care. I suppose just because I don't want to draw the actual character you're playing as, hugging the characters, it wouldn't make sense. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Badger-san. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and it's really scary too. Oh, there we go, we're back. Sayori let me go. She does, so I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. God, I read the wrong thing again. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. Oh, that's cool. I like that. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me in my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. See you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Wow. God damn, I feel bad for her. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit house. The way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness. You're a little early.
You're a little early? I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. At least I hope I get everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, it's my bedroom! That's quite nice. Nice little room. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
Haha, I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No, I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'd have gladly helped you clean.
That'd be even more embarrassing. I have a double bed. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. Okay, I'll make it to Monday. It's fine. So, should we get started? I bet she went in the drawer and she found Dat in there. Should we get started?
Yes. I might have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements.
You know...
Where are her arms? Oh, they're behind her. I was like, what the hell? I thought she didn't have any arms.
Mood lighting at... I'll remove her big candles.
Propaganda. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. We'll help our guests to take our guests to a faraway place, for many will just stop by just out of curiosity.
She found the sauce, and for
Cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that'll leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. Kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can always relax a little.
Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I have tapping these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room.
Mood lighting? I think that'd be
amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Well, if I don't get, like, the whole point, Tainted, is I need to get somewhere to, like, I need the horror to start, you know? I'm not going to have this stream just be me yapping for the whole thing.
Oh, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells like a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. No, essential oil isn't drugs.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, help you feel
the voice is actually killing my throat. I've been doing it for a while.
You'll feel warm and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be the perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? That's right, sir! Live.
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Need about 100 of...
100? Oh yeah? What would those be used for?
I'm going to cut these into pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'll also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
You can tell I've been streaming for a long time because I'm starting to struggle a little bit. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Huh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? I wish I had my own drink. I didn't bring my drink. And maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker
badger, son.
You can
Write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright, sitting on the floor together. Two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. That's true, I do have terrible bad handwriting. I said badger writing. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to the desired length, and she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's like a Counter-Strike knife. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Ah, well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. Why are you being embarrassed about a knife? What is it?
you're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Because I'm kind of into knives.
That's cool! Ah, I like knives.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. And what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Haha.
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Guns are cool too. I hope not. It's not a foreshadowing.
Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of
It's kind of intense, huh? Besides, it's really cool holding cool-looking knives. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri stabs the knife into my stomach. Ah! Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. British? Oh, it's a knife crime. Get out of here. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Oh!
How's your son? Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It is my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp and cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah,
She stares at it and notices these fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth. Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
oh, please forgive me.
I wasn't thinking. What do you mean you wasn't thinking? You just licked my fucking hand.
I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
I'm sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help. I'm just trying to think, like, in that scenario, okay, right, whatever, we'll move on. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think you're overreacting a little bit. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this from the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Badger-san! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Haha, I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine all day, I would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Badger.
And you're not! And you aren't! Did you just see what you did? Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. How do they make... You should say I'm the weird one. Right. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thing coming up with this, Yuri.
Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. You ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner.
We're getting action.
That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted.
Oh, God. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. So this is going to be a weird little... I've heard this before, Trek, that apparently saliva does actually help the healing process of an injury. That could be completely wrong, but I've heard it before. So maybe that's why. I'm not sure. Personally, if my friend had hurt their finger, I would not stick their finger in my mouth and start twirling it around. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Oh, it might just be your own, maybe.
No, not at all.
Pulling up your sleeve. That's true as well.
There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. Yeah, BAM!
So, I thought we'd do something simple that would look very nice. Let's paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for a sunrise and daytime, then sunset and nighttime, which tries and write an inspirational quote across the banner.
I feel like the developer for this game is like, right, I'm going to write 4 hours of just nothing. And then once you're used to the characters, I'm gonna BAM! Yuri, shot in the head.
Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. Yeah, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side of so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. And it's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing experience with someone can make me happy. Oh my goodness, Bobblehead, of course you can join. You will need to send me your Microsoft username on Discord. I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over to the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Oh,
sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. So I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is it something on my...
Is it something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. Where? Up there! I don't know about it. I return to my room and kneel down, back in front of her. Oh! Here. Whoa, I can see my arm! Here. I don't know, I just thought you meant the server. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Huh?
just for a little longer. Feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Haven't really missed anything. I've been at it for like 3 hours and 10 minutes. Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Hello, it's Monica. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it was very pretty, natural looking.
I think I came out better than I expected.
I'm really happy with it.
Really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add lettering now?
Not yet. Needs to dry first.
That's not true, but that's true. But won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it'd be best to leave it here than you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
Aha! Isabella, you're glad it's over?
Was I wrong?
Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Emperor Badger 4. Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it'd be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So,
You know what? I'm probably gonna, if we hit 4 hours and nothing happens, I'm not gonna do it. I'll save it for another time.
I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all the things, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem, I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait! Kind of say that without thinking. How about today? It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say? Fucking tainted, man. I know you're coming in here. God damn it. If this was Spyro, if Spyro was in front of us, Tainted would be like, "Arr!" You know what I'm trying to say, so you're very
thoughtful, Badger-san.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh.
I kind of like that about you.
Well,
How am I
how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Huh? Oh God!
Hi, Badger-san. Sayori.
Just now we weren't.
It's okay, Badger-san. I just stopped by to say hi.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Well, we'll all be together at the
We'll be at your festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Bye! And zooms. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know,
Oh, my voice! You know!
how much fun you were having with Yuri, how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Badger-san? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that!
God, she's such a mood killer, isn't she? It's true, Badger-san. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? What? What the hell did Monica say to her? Monica? Monica's right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. What the hell did she say to her? Oh my god. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. Oh. Your mind's... Caring about you... What? Sorry, I'm disorientated from that. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is about making out to be. Something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime. Treatment. Oh god. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Badger-san. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Oh. Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Badger-san, I like you so much that I want to die.
Oh my god!
That's how I feel. And
that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said, I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, shit. Okay. You will always be my dearest friend. Oh, god damn. Oh, no, I can't. I'm going down the Yuri route, man. I can't. You'll be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help things get back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? Being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted it to get back the way it was. I realize that now. Really don't know me better than anyone. Really do know me better than anyone, Badger-san. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees.
Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over his shoulder and flashes me one more sweet smile before turning around and running off. Oh god, sorry! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. And these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. No, you gotta take rejection on the chin, you know? I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Whew! What a day! Sunday! This is why Sunday Badger exists. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I'm considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Cool. Badger-san, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each desks in the classroom. They must be ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on the day of this import she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? Ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for her. Wait, what? You should take a little responsibility for her, Badger-san. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How do you know that? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. Oh, God. Was she, like, watching in the bushes? But, I stammer embarrassed. Did Siri really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like I'm the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know what the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Oh God, what is this? Monica! Monica is being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, the music's gone. I just realized that. Yeah, maybe I am bugged. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Remember's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. Recognizing Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Oh Jesus! I just got I just got tingles on the back of my neck. Oh jeez. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Badger-san? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Mona calls that out after me. Why did she... Oh, she's making me so nervous. I don't like that. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help wake her up. I do feel like a bad friend, I do. Even the simple gesture of walking to her to school to make her happy. The thing is, like, some people would argue, maybe if I said, I love her, it would make her feel a bit better, but that's also lying, and it wouldn't make her feel any better anyway. It makes her really happy besides. I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. That's how you know you're a friend. You can just walk into the house. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Bom bom! Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Shit! Why is that top left? Shit. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized screams still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. I'm sounding like Sayori. My soaring thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school and gave her what I know she wanted out of a relationship, and I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And I know I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That's it. What? What do you mean, man? Oh! I'm not... Okay. Alright. We will continue this another time, I think. Jesus Christ, that actually scared the shit out of me. That... Alright, yeah, this was still a quite a good stream. Oh god, hang on, give me 1 second. Oh, fuck! Oh, damn it. Oh, literally, phone died before I could do anything. Oh, right. Well, that is super interesting. So, things are going to get way worse going forward. Oh, God. You know what? I think I might continue this on Sunday. I think I may. So, I mean, it's a strange Sunday. Doki's a strange game. I might continue it then. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later, okay? Alright, see you later.